welcome back. This week I'm doing an exciting challenge. I selected 5 different types of protein bars. I reached out to my various social media channels and had everyone on there that follows me help me pick out different ones to try. I'm going to be judging them 5 different ways. So the first way is the stomach growl challenge. I'm having them at 6 a.m. every day throughout this week, and I'm going to record what time my stomach growls for the first time to see how satisfying they are throughout the day. I think that's top importance to me. Someone I snack all day long, fruit, nuts, like I'm just always hungry, so I would love to find something that like just satisfies me and I'm not thinking about my hunger throughout the day. Next up, I am going to also be judging taste and texture. I think it's really important that if you are having something, it tastes amazing and also that the texture isn't weird. I mean, there's just too many options these days to settle for stuff like that. And then lastly, as far as nutrition content, I'm going to be looking at added sugar and also protein level to compare, does that affect how long this is keeping me satisfied? How much nutrition am I getting in me when I have this, or is it just a glorified candy bar? So I will see you back every day this week so we can break these down and then grade them once everything wraps up this weekend. Look forward to seeing you. Good morning. It is 6 a.m. and welcome to Protein Day 1. So today I dove in with the Larabar. I really enjoyed it. It tastes kind of like a Rice Krispie treat, but you can definitely tell like the flavors in here are super nutty. The texture's pleasant, like there's no weird aftertaste. It almost reminds me of like Rice Krispie treat meets Snickers, like is the vibe. So I'm hopeful that this one will keep me full a while throughout the morning, but I will keep you updated on when my stomach first growls today and how it stacks up against the other bars I'm trying. Hello, I've got an update on yesterday. It was the Larabar. Around 8 a.m., so maybe 2 hours after I had it, I started getting a really bad headache. I had it all day long. I'm not sure if that was a Monday thing, which is possible, or maybe I didn't eat enough food because I typically snack on fruit and nuts all morning, but for the sake of this experiment, I haven't been doing that. And around 10:17 was when my stomach started to growl. So I'm interested to see how that stacks up with the rest of the week. Today I am doing the Larabar, and already I'm kind of blown away by this one. It's really dense, so although the bar is smaller, I think this will keep me full longer than the one from yesterday. And it really, you can taste the ingredients that are in it. I'm going to go ahead and bet out of all the ones I'm trying this week, I haven't looked at nutrition labels because I don't want that to sway things, get in my head, but it feels like this is the fewest ingredients maybe of all of the bars that I'm going to be trying. You can taste, I believe it's dates that are in it, very chocolatey taste, and also pieces of nuts, I believe. But yeah, it tastes very legit and also very filling. So I'm excited to see how my day goes today. I'll keep you updated. I'm back for day 3 of the protein bar challenge. So yesterday, the Larabar, it was very satisfying. My stomach didn't growl until 9:42, so slightly before the Larabar, but not by much. Today I am checking out an IQ bar, specifically almond butter chip flavor. I will say about this one that compared to the other 2 bars, this one feels maybe the most processed so far. The texture is like a cookie, so it's hard to determine what the ingredients are exactly, whereas the other ones I could probably name like 5 things immediately that you see or taste, and it felt like very real food. So I'm gonna see how this one works out for me today, and I will be back tomorrow. I'm diving into another protein bar today. Yesterday, the IQ bar only got me until 9:16. I started feeling kind of nauseous maybe an hour before that, so that was a little bit concerning and got my headache back. But yeah, by 9:16, my stomach was growling. I had to grab some fruit to hold myself over until lunch. So today is probably the bar I'm most excited to try. It is the Barebells, and they actually have a vegan version, which I was not aware of. I've got an egg allergy and just try to avoid collagen, so that was pretty important to me when choosing what I was going to try this week. First thing I noticed when I opened the bar, it is white, the chocolate. There's like white spots on it, so I immediately checked the expiration date. I was a little bit worried about that, but doesn't expire for another full year and tasted all right, so I just dove in. I mean, sometimes that happens. It's just the look. I'd rather have it taste good. This one tastes like a full-on candy bar, and I don't know how I feel about that, because to me that makes me worry. It's super processed. I'd rather have something that you can taste the ingredients. This version, the fudge brownie, reminds me of a Milky Way, so it at least feels pretty filling right now, and I'm excited to see how it performs. All right, I'll be back for the results. I'm so excited. It's the last day of the protein bar challenge. I've just been missing variety in my breakfast or eating what I'm hungry for in the moment, like spaghetti. So yesterday worked out really well. The Barebell made it until 10:29, which is the most so far until my stomach growled. It was very satisfying, and I would say so far the only bar that left me feeling not just satisfied, but like actually full after I ate it. All right, the last one I'm working with is the Misfits, the cookie dough flavor. So far, this one, it's really good, chewy. It's got a little bit of crunch going on. There's a bunch of different textures, and it's pretty rich. It's another one that definitely reminds you of a candy bar versus a protein bar. So I'm excited to see how this one works out and stack them up in all the various categories for you once I'm done. Hello, I'm here to wrap up my week of protein bars. So the stomach growl challenge, the one that ultimately came out on top, is the Barebells. So I would totally reach for this again, just based on how long it kept me satisfied and the fact that I've actually felt full after eating it. I would have it as a meal replacement. If you're on the go, you need something quick, nutritious, I think that's an excellent option. Or you're ready to do a really big workout hike, I think reach for that Barebell. It's an awesome option. The one that came out last in that was the IQ bar, unfortunately. It's a little bit more of like a snack is the vibe, so it just didn't keep me full for as long as I would have liked. Let's dive into texture next. So for me, the Larabar was the best texture-wise. It had that kind of Rice Krispie thing going on. There was crunchy bits in there, smooth bits, kind of chewy. Like, it was just a lot going on texturally, which made it the most interesting to me. IQ Bar and Misfits were the bottom for me. Misfits, this one is just really chewy, and the amount of caramel almost hurts your jaw, how much you're chewing into it. It's just very tough. And the IQ Bar, it just was kind of spongy. There wasn't much interesting going on with it for me. Taste wise, the two I would reach for going forward and look forward to it are the Larabar and Larabar. I appreciated about the Larabar, I think this stood out above everything else. you can eat it and you just taste the ingredients. There's only 6 in there, and when you bite in, you can taste everything. So it really is real food versus looking at a label and not knowing anything that's on the back of it. Sugar wise though, Lara and Larabar definitely were the lowest for me. Larabar had 3 grams of added sugar and Larabar 6, whereas the others all have 0 or less than 1. Barebell and IQ were tied for the less than 1 at the top. And this didn't really come as a surprise to me, but Barebell is the one that had the most protein in it. The fact that it kept me satisfied for so long, that just, yeah, shows it packs a big punch. It was also tied for Misfits, which I could see because it was another very satisfying bar. After eating it, I absolutely didn't want to snack for quite some time. As far as lowest protein, it is the Larabar, which is the real ingredients. But like I said, I would still reach for this as a snack. Maybe not meal replacement or before a heavy workout, but I really liked it. All right, I will leave all the details in the rankings below with my findings throughout this, as well as the products. So if anyone wants to check them out, I highly encourage all of them. I mean, there were favorites and least favorites, but honestly, like, none of them were awful, so would recommend. All right, have a great week.